science athletes participating from Bayelsa State.
The game of football, anything in sports, one team wins and the other one loses.
There's the ball, right back in it. Ijabi Lucy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Street Talk, your reliable sports platform that allows sports-loving Nigerians to bear their minds on trending topics in the world of sports. I am Francis Kabile.
I think that was probably what happened between
some of the coaches. I quote it. It's not like what you see in Europe, it's not like what you see out.
Hello and welcome to the news. I am Francis Kabile.
All-Stars International Veterans Tournament has visited NTA Sports 24 to seek media partnership.
Thanks for joining us on NTA Sports 24 News Update on the hour.
The matches will be streamed live, while NTA Sports 24 team will also be here to cover proceedings.
The organizers of the league and its partners have unveiled the match ball.
These spaces are meant for sports enthusiasts, but it's now empty.
So we wait for the general outcome of the decision from the National Sports Commission.
With this badminton program, more stars are set to emerge for the country.
I am Omoyemi Unobori, Makubi, Regina Ngodo Gigi,
Iyenagwa, Siminepri, Ohia,
Erin Jalingo, Simon Danladi Atal.
Flying Eagles join the likes of South Africa, Egypt and Morocco to qualify for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup.
From the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, I am Peter Oibo, NTA Sports.
When it matters, Sports 24 is there for you to inform you, entertain and educate you on the latest sporting news and events happening locally and internationally.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree, we swear in colors, with undying demand, we make solutions, we ignite passion, yeah. Ethnicity is unique, we have more than just a mission.
We are Nigeria, strengthening unity, we know they carry lives. We are Nigeria, together live the dream of a land with great destiny. We are Nigeria.
I am the real Nigerian. Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
You're welcome to the discussion segment today on AM Sports. Of course, it's a countdown to the men's
Premier League Basketball Super 8 final. Of course, Rivers State will be hosting the Men's Premier League Basketball Championship that will produce the Nigerian champions that will go on to represent the country at the Basketball Africa League. And for the 4th time in a row, the Rivers State government will be hosting it. And Rivers Hoopers, last time, they lost at the final to Mactown Flyers. But they'll be trying to reclaim the title. And of course, Mactown Flyers also will be trying to come good at the championship. It will take place from August 29 to September 6th, right there in Port Harcourt. So joining us in the for Port Harcourt via Zoom today virtually is the general manager of Rivers Hoopers, Ife Ozaka. Looking good. Thank you for joining us on the program today on NTA Sports 24. General manager of Rivers Hoopers.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
Great job. Of course, Rivers Hoopers and Rivers State government doing so much to promote basketball in the country, hosting the competition like 4 times in a row. How challenging has it been? And of course, take us through, you always helped out, would I say, from the NBBF point of view. You've helped out to host this competition. Now it's like 4 times in a row, Rivers State government hosting this basketball league. And of course, it will be hosted coming this weekend again, right here in Port Harcourt. We can't wait for that place in Niger, you call it, right, to kick off.
Yes, Niger Street Basketball Arena, Niger Street, 59 Niger Street.
Yes, exactly. It comes alive.
Yeah, it comes alive all the time when it's basketball. Let me say that as a club, Rivers Hoopers, we've been very lucky, especially in the last 4 years, to have the kind of governor that we have in Rivers State. He's a sports lover. For some reason, I think he loves basketball. He has never been to a game to watch us, but he has never said no to us hosting. Whenever we go, he just says, yes, go ahead and host it and try to win. So 4 years running, we've been hosting, like you said. And then we've also been very lucky to have the immediate past commissioner for sports, Barrister Christopher Green, who is a basketballer. He used to be a basketball player, actually. Yeah. I think I met Barrister Green in the 90s when he was actively playing basketball. So he never says no to basketball every time. He likes to host. Again, don't forget that the Federation President is the chairman of Rivers State Sports Association. So, so if the Rivers State government would step in to make sure that their own is being protected, why ever not? But hosting it 3 years down the line, we've won it twice at home. Yeah. The 4th year, it's our, especially me, it's our honest and sincere hope that we can host and win and give it as a parting gift to His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, on his way out of the government house, because he's been fantastic. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, now let's go to the game proper. Talking about Rivers Hoopers, you're the general manager of the team. And of course, last time it was a close match. You lost it to Mactown Flyers. A lot of people didn't see that one coming, losing that match right there in Port Harcourt at the Niger Town. Of course, Mactown Flyers will be coming good. Kano Pillars, Kwara Falcons, top teams, Gombe Bulls will be coming top teams, Super 8. What are your expectations in the Super 8? How prepared Rivers Hoopers are to reclaim that title? Because it's all about going to the Basketball Africa League. You win it, you qualify to represent Nigeria. Big task.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. That's the truth. Like you said, last year nobody saw that coming. Basketball is such an interesting game.
Oh, we are having...
Who is ready to fight on the day that goes on? That can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Little change.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead. Oh, we're having issues with your network. Go ahead.
All right. So you don't downplay your opponents because you think you have great signings. Who is ready to play on the game goes to it. Who is ready to play on the day? Who's ready to fight on the day goes to win it. So it's going to be a very tough one. Mactown Flyers are the defending champions. I'm sure they want to go back to the BAL. No other team in Nigeria has done it before, back to the BAL except Rivers Hoopers. Kwara Falcons has been there once, Mactown Flyers once, Rivers Hoopers has been there severally, 3 times now, right? So we know what it takes to do that. We hope that we can fight. We hope that we can battle and win this. Boko City Chiefs, that's a tough one. I think they're one of the few teams that are also signing players from outside the country to come and fight for this. Also Skyhawks, that's a solid team. I've seen their roster, I've watched their games. It's a solid team. We have other solid teams coming to battle for the final. Kano Pillars is solid. 3-1-3 solid. All teams coming as solid. So it's going to be a tough battle, but we hope that we can come out victorious at the end of the day.
Yeah, what does it mean for Rivers Hoopers to try to get back to the ball? Because the Basketball Africa League, it's an international class of players that play the Basketball Africa League. So you need experienced players. Just like in football, most people are not happy that Eyimba, for example, is not doing well because they feel Eyimba, Rivers United, for example, are experienced side that can represent Nigeria at the continental level. So you need your best teams going to the bar. Of course, our Marktown Flyers can represent the country, but Rivers Hoopers with Ogo Odaudu, experienced players that have also been part of the D Tigers. Take us through the importance of Rivers Hoopers to get one of the BAL tickets to represent Nigeria, because you need your best team to go to the continental competition.
Kwara Falcons went once.
Yes.
Came out in the group stage.
Yes.
Marktown Flyers, there was a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Came out in the group stage, won just one match.
Yes.
Rivers Hoopers has been there three times.
That's true.
And then Rivers Hoopers holds the record for the only Nigerian team that has crossed the group stage and then that has ended up on the podium.
That's
coming
true.
out third. So, truly speaking, it takes a lot of experience to do that. It takes funding to do that. I don't ever stop praising the Rivers State government. It takes funding to do that, because you can't sign these experienced players, these great players.
Wow, having little challenges with your network. Having little challenges with Osaka, the general manager of Rivers Hoopers Network. If you can hear us, then we can. Okay, go ahead. We can hear you now. Little challenges with your network.
So I think I can hear you clearly.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, it's kind of disrupted here. Okay, go ahead. We can hear you.
All right. So, like I said, it's important not just for Rivers Hoopers, but also for Nigeria to put your best foot forward going to the BL. Every time we go to the BL, you hear things like, "Oh, Nigeria is a big country in basketball. We expect you to do better. We don't want you going out in the group stage." When a Nigerian team is in the BL, you have even more viewership.
Yeah.
This is the largest country in Africa.
Yeah.
So on their YouTube pages, their viewership skyrockets when a Nigeria team is there. That's just the fact of the matter. And then Nigerians, a couple of Nigerians are actually invested. Tunde Folawiyo, I think, is a large stakeholder in the BAL. So Nigeria should be represented and be represented properly by a team that has the experience, a team that has the funding to do well on the BL stage.
Yeah, good. So now let's talk about preparations. Let's talk about training. Ogo Odaudu has been in and out of the team, is working with some clubs, in different parts of the continent. How can he bring back the experience? How can the team get together in terms of your preparation so far? Playing as a host, I know the pressure is so much playing as a host. The fans will be under you to, for you to deliver the ticket. Just take us through the training process so far. How the team getting together for this competition kicking off just in some days' time now.
Who has been in and out, like you said. When we let our head coach go out and come back, it's because we need for him to gather more experience, for him to be more exposed in the game. Apart from that, he's going to make money, but he's going to be exposed more to the game. So that's what is happening. He's more exposed to players outside, he's more exposed to basketball. There's a lot of learning he's doing. Good thing we have a good coaching crew. So the assistants are doing very well. We're in constant communication. He keeps in touch with them, draws programs for them, tells them what to do. As I speak, I think he's in the air right now. He's going to land in Nigeria today. We hope to see him at the training session either tonight or tomorrow in Port Harcourt. So Ogo Odaudu is fully with the team. The players are ready. The players are working very hard. I'm in training every day with them, getting physically conditioned. They're training very hard to make sure that they put up their best appearance and their best showing in the final 8. Also, our international players have arrived. I think just one player is left to arrive. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Preparation.
Yeah, if you can hear me, talking about the players being ready and good to go. Of course, you had one foreign signing.
That's in top here. Everything is going well. We're putting in the work to make more than one foreign signing.
Yes. I mean, take us through your foreign signing because it shows that we
Can you hear me?
Yes, take us through your foreign signing. We know you had one player from Tunisia, Omar, and of course, it was all over the news. It shows that Nigerian basketball can be on the limelight. If we have the picture of the basketball player you signed from Tunisia, Omar, it shows that if we put the modalities in place, the structures in place, we can attract the best players in our club side. Just like we always talk about our Nigerian Premier Football League, we want the best players to be attracted to our league. So what has River Supers have done well to attract top quality players in terms of your signing, prepare for the Super 8, and of course also try to get to the bar? Go ahead, Osaka, now.
Yeah, we went to the BAL and again got exposed to players from outside Nigeria, seeing how good comes to Nigeria. Then the structure of the league also allows for you to sign these players from outside to come and play, 2 foreigners and then 1 diaspora player.
Yeah, there you have it.
So what we have done is that we have taken advantage of that. Kudos to the teams like Boko City Chiefs, right? That saw us do it and then said, oh, we have to compete. And if we have to compete, we need to get to this level too. So they also signed players from outside the country to come and ball here. The player that you're talking about that we signed that almost broke the basketball world is Omar Abada, Tunisian point guard. Yeah. So when we got in touch with Omar, it was quite easy for Omar to accept to come and play in Nigeria, because he knows the team, River Supers. He's played against the team, or he's seen the team playing the BAL. It was quite easy. He accepted without hesitation. Nigeria, okay, I'd like to come and play in the Nigerian league, as long as we had the financial backing to afford what he wanted. So he's going to be around to play. We have one more signing that we will unveil later today or tomorrow. So I'm not going to break that. I'm going to let my media team. He's from the United States.
Oh wow!
He's an American. Yeah, he's been a part of the River Supers before.
Okay.
At the BAL.
Okay.
He's gone to the BAL with River Supers before. He's a massive addition. He played in the last BAL. He was a massive addition for his team. He played in the finals of the last BAL. I've said a lot. So if you do your homework, you know who he is. But our media team is going to break that later tonight or tomorrow. So yeah.
So what do these foreign additions really bring to Rivers Hoopers in terms of experience, in terms of why do you think it was necessary to improve the quality in the side going to the Super 8 and of course hopefully get the ticket for the BAL? What do they really bring? What have you seen in them? And why do you think Rivers Hoopers is attracting these quality foreign-based players to come play for Nigerian club side?
If we're going to be very truthful to ourselves, the Nigerian league as it is currently structured does not allow the players we have on ground to reach their full potentials. We're not saying they're not good. They're quite good. We have a lot of talent here. But the league as it is structured has not allowed the players to reach their full potentials. So when it comes to competitions like this and you want to win and you want to get to the BAL, you have little or no choice but to make proper additions that is the proper additions that can give you an edge, that can give you an advantage. We have good point guards, right? But we felt that it was necessary to get a tier 1 point guard in Africa. That's why I went for Omar Abada. I'm sure by the time you watch him play, everybody will agree that it was a necessary choice, a necessary decision that we had to make. So it's a no-brainer for me, coming from where we are coming from. We've been doing this. We've been at the River Supers has been in the Premier League since 2009.
Wow. Okay.
We had a short stint outside it in 2014, 2015, where we were relegated 1 year and we came back immediately. So we have the experience. We know that basketball in Nigeria has gone above the stage where you just think you want to gather your boys here and play. The league runs for not up to 3 or 4 months in total.
Yeah.
So you're going to need someone that plays regularly, someone that is exposed, that has been playing regularly at top class to be able to get your team across the finish line and get to where you want to get to. That's our thinking.
Yeah, that's a good point you really made. Let's look at it from the national point of view now. D Tigers in time past used to produce some players for the D Tigers from the Rivers Hoopers. When you have local-based players coming to play for the D Tigers, what opportunity do these local-based players have to play for the D Tigers? Because in football also, we keep asking for local-based players to be part of the national team. And Ogo Odoadu has the experience. He's worked with some of the local-based players, and of course, he's coaching the D Tigers also as an assistant coach most of the times. But it's the Premier League. Does it create an opportunity for national coaches to give these local players, using Rivers Hoopers as a case study now, to be part of the D Tigers? Oh, no hope at all. Yet again, time and time again, all the foreign-based players, all the American boys coming to play for the D Tigers. But if they can play at the bar, that means they're good enough to play for the D Tigers. Analyze it for me, for somebody that followed basketball, of course, managing basketball in one of the best club sides in Nigeria.
Okay, so straightforward. The Premier League, as it is structured, does not afford our local players, our domestic players, we like to call them domestic players, the opportunity to represent Nigeria on the national team with D Tigers. It does not. Let's be very frank, because you can't play a league the way the league is structured. We're playing the final 8, we'll play the final 4. How many games in total do you have to play in a year as a player to be able to get to that level where you can join the Tigers and play out there? That's the truth of the matter. At the time where we used to have Rivers Hoopers players donning the Nigerian colours to play with the Tigers, the league was longer.
Okay.
You're playing game in, game out. You're playing game in, game out. Here you have a situation where January to July, you are not playing competitive basketball. You're just training. You're just playing pickup games. So it's extremely difficult, if not impossible. You have to be talented to an extremely high level where a coach can just look around Nigeria and just, in fact, the entire Nigeria has to recognize your talent for you to be able to make the Tigers from the domestic league. Otherwise it's almost totally impossible. So, but when we get to the point where our league can run a stretch of 6 months, 8 months, games are being played, then we can have players. Now, okay, to please people, members of the domestic community, most times you get to.
Oh, well, quite some challenge there with the network of the general manager of Rivers Hoopers, of course, taking us through what to expect. Okay, are you back?
The last window, hear me?
Oh, wow. Quite some.
Can you hear me?
Are you still there, Mr. Zaka?
Qualifying window. I think a player was picked, Paul Dibar, from domestic league.
Yeah. Okay, as we wrap this up, I want to ask you about the structure of the Super 8 now, Mr. Zaka. Let's just wrap this up now. The structure of the Super 8.
I'm here, clearly.
Yes. Let me ask you these 2 questions before. Oh, quite having some challenges with your network at the moment. Zaka, if you're still there, I want to ask you a final question. If we can still have him before we wrap it up, or we can just possibly move on. That has been the general manager of... okay, you're still there?
Yeah, the line.
Yes, I'm going to ask you the structure of the Super 8. How does that produce worthy champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League? Of course, they play conferences, Western Conference, Northern Conference, Savannah Conference, before the Super 8. Take us through how has that structure really produced worthy champions and ambassadors of Nigerian basketball to going to the BAL. The Super 8, 1 week basketball competition, the very best 8 teams right here in Port Harcourt. How does that structure produce the best men's basketball team? Take us through that.
Well, you have like you said, we have the Atlantic Conference and the Savannah Conference. The 4 best performers during the regular season are going to be from both conferences, the top 4. So 8 teams in Port Harcourt to play the final 8, or what we call the playoffs, right? It's build-robin format. Every team will play, so everybody will play against themselves, right? Rivers Hoopers is going to play against the entire 7 teams. And then at the end of the day, the top 4 teams from the final 8 will move on to the final 4. still in September, sometime in September, where we'll all battle, and Port Harcourt is still hosting. Right. So that is what will produce the champions of Nigeria that will eventually represent Nigeria at the BAL. There's going to be some serious competition. Everybody wants to go to the BAL. We don't take anything for granted. We know that everybody is ready to play, to fight. We're ready to fight too. And by God's grace, we hope to win this.
Yeah, finally, what makes Rivers Super special? That's my final question to you. What are your promises to your fans, to the Rivers State people? Of course, Rivers Hoopers have always been going to continental competition. Last time they fell short, just like Rivers United also in football. What will make Rivers Hoopers special? Of course, the fans will put the players under serious pressure. But what makes Rivers Hoopers, special to win this title? Because Marktown Flyers will be coming very, very good. Your final words.
Apart from the support of the government of Rivers State, apart from the fact that the players are ready, I think what makes us extremely special is our fan base. We call them the sixth man. Okay. If you have ever been to Port Harcourt to watch basketball, you'll know that nowhere in Nigeria has the kind of support that the fans of Rivers Hoopers bring to the table. It's deafening. It's intimidating to other teams. In fact, sometimes it's intimidating to us Rivers Hoopers people. Yeah. Yes, it's very intimidating. So we think that we bring that support. With that support, we think that the skies are our limits as always, and we think that we're going to go through the season and win the Premier League and represent Nigeria at the BAL. Okay, wishing you all the very best. Ife Ozaka, General Manager of Rivers Hoopers, hosting the Super 8 finals for the fourth time in a row. Of course, hoping to pick the ticket for the Basketball Africa League. Last time, it was not a good performance against Marktown Flyers. They lost just 1 minute to end that one. Rivers Hoopers who want a revenge against Marktown Flyers. Thank you for being a guest today on AM Sports. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Wishing the team all the very best. That has been part of the discussion segment today on AM Sports. We'll take a short break now. When we come back, there's still much more on the discussion segment today on AM Sports. Don't go away. Stay tuned. There's still much more on the program after this timeout.
Sport? Do you really desire a platform to project your views and create impact in sporting events, news, programs, goods and services? Search no more. NTA Sports 24 channel is an indigenous 24-hour dedicated channel for sporting activities and programs in Nigeria and beyond. For adverts, sponsorship, partnership, and all you may require, the right channel is NTA Sports 24. Call us now on 0803-211-3974, 0803-600-6649. You can watch us on the go on Facebook at NTA Sports 24, YouTube at NTA Sports 24, and on X at NTA Sports 24. NTA Sports 24, where sports thrive. Are you a stakeholder in sport? Do you really desire a platform to project your views and create impact in sporting events, news, programs, goods and services? Search no more. NTA Sports 24 channel is an indigenous 24-hour dedicated channel for sporting activities and programs in Nigeria and beyond. For adverts, sponsorship, partnership, and all you may require, the right channel is NTA Sports 24. Call us now on 0803-211-3974, 0803-600-6649. You can watch us on the go on Facebook at NTA Sports 24, YouTube at NTA Sports 24, and on X at NTA Sports 24. NTA Sports 24, where sports thrive.
Don't miss dialing in and tuning in to watch NTA Sports 24. That is where to be. That is the channel for your sports engagement.
Hello viewers, you're watching NTA Sports 24.
Stay tuned to their newses.
This is where you get the best news in sports and everything you need to keep yourself fit and entertained.
Keep watching NTA Sports 24.
Wherever you're watching, I warmly welcome you to yet another exciting episode of your most inspiring sports program on television, Sports Diary.
And thanks for joining us on Sports Watch on NTA Sports 24. My name is Bright Ebocho.
This is what we need to be doing.
What's your take on signing this championship, especially as it concerns athletes participating from Bayelsa State?
The game of football, anything in sports, one team wins and the other one loses.
Where's the ball? Right back in it. Ichabi Lucy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Street Talk, your reliable sports platform that allows sports-loving Nigerians to bear their minds on trending topics in the world of sports. I am Francis Kabile.
I think that was probably what happened between
some of the coaches. I quote it. It's not like what you see in Europe. It's not like what you see.
Hello and welcome to the news. I am Francis Kabile.
All-Stars International Veterans Tournament has visited NTA Sports 24 to seek media partnership.
Thanks for joining us on NTA Sports 24 News Update on the hour.
The matches will be streamed live, while NTA Sports 24 team will also be here to cover proceedings.
The organizers of the league and its partners have unveiled the match ball.
These spaces are meant for sports enthusiasts, but it's now empty.
So we wait for the general outcome of the decision from the National Sports Commission.
With this badminton program, more stars are set to emerge for the country.
I am Omoyemi Unobori, Makudi, Regina Ngodo Gigi,
Iyenokwa, Siminepri, Ohia,
Erin Jalinho, Simon Danladi Atal.
Flying Eagles join the likes of South Africa, Egypt and Morocco to qualify for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup.
From the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, I am Peter Oibo, NTA Sports.
When it matters, Sports 24 is there for you to inform you, entertain and educate you on the latest sporting news and events happening locally and internationally.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree. We sway in colors, we stand dark in timber. We bet solutions, we ignite passion, yeah. Each ethnicity is unique, we have more than just a nation.
We are Nigeria, we are Nigeria, strengthening unity. We know they carry lives. We are Nigeria, we are Nigeria. Together live the dream of a land with great destiny. We are Nigeria.
I am the real Nigerian. Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Don't miss dialing in and tuning in to watch NTA Sports 24. That is where to be. That is the channel for your sports engagement.
$9.35 and $10.30. Yes. Is he on? I never looked. I know it's close to that time. What is which time they call now?
Hello viewers, you're watching NTA Sports 24.
Stay tuned to their newses.
This is where you get the best news in sports and everything you need to keep yourself fit and entertained.
Keep watching NTA Sports 24.
Wherever you're watching, I warmly welcome you to yet another exciting episode of your most inspiring sports program on television, Sports Diary.
And thanks for joining us on Sports Watch on NTA Sports 24. My name is Bright Ebocho.
This is what we need to be doing.
What's your take on signing this championship, especially as it concerns athletes participating from Bayelsa State?
The game of football, anything in sports, one team wins and the other one loses.
Where's the ball? Nigeria are right back in it. Ijabi Lucy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Street Talk, your reliable sports platform that allows sports-loving Nigerians to bear their minds on trending topics in the world of sports. I am Francis Kabile.
I think that was probably what happened between
some of the coaches. I quote it. It's not like what you see in Europe, it's not like what you see here.
So welcome to the second segment of the discussion segment today on AM Sports. Of course, this time around we'll be talking about women's football, and at the moment Edo Queens is flying Nigeria's flag at the CAF Women's Champions League qualifying tournament right there in Burkina Faso. Nigerian Women Football League champions started their campaign on a fantastic note, taking out the team from Niger Republic by 7-0, and later today they'll take on the team from Cote d'Ivoire, the team from Ivoria. Of course, ASEC Mimosas ladies will be a stronger position against the Nigerian Women Football League champions. So joining us via Zoom all the way from Burkina Faso, Roland Sin Ode, the general manager of Edo Queens. Great to have you join us on the program today on NTA Sports 24. Looking good, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
I cannot see you.
Oh, wow. But okay, Nigerians can see you loud and clear. Nigerians can see you.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
That's more important. First of all, take us through the fact that you started your campaign on a fantastic note, beating the team from Niger Republic by 7-0. How did you do that? Under 5 minutes, you've gotten a goal. Your players were absolutely fantastic in that match. And a lot of people say, oh, Nigerian Women's League champions, what can they achieve in this competition with that beginning match against Niger? Now your next match against the team from Cote d'Ivoire. Take us through the first match, first of all.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, good morning, Nigerians. Like you said, it was done to preparation towards this championship, led by the coach, who coincidentally is seated right here with me. We'll be talking to you in a jiffy.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. You didn't tell me the coach was there. Oh, great.
Yes, Kennedy Boboye.
Wow.
Our preparation actually started about a month ago through close campaign in Nigeria. And the guys were well motivated before we got in here. And his tactical prowess actually took us through. from that first minute to the end of the game. Thank God for the goals and the victory for Nigerians.
Okay, going there as Nigerian champions, what does this mean to Edo Queens representing Nigeria at the CAF Champions League qualifying tournament? Because the bigger question is, can you now qualify for the CAF Champions League proper? Because you've been there before.
Yes, that is what we came here for. Our slogan here is taking the game one after the other. With that of Niger has been done and dusted. Our focus is directly on today's game against ASEC Mimosa, which we are playing 3 p.m. Ouagadougou time, then 4 p.m. Nigeria time. We are opposed to that. Then thereafter, we cannot talk of the next game against Apoel Dekwa of Ghana.
Okay, coach, I know you've been a coach before, so I'm going to ask you this. A lot of people that follow women's football in Nigeria are saying playing a team from Niger Republic and playing a team from Cote d'Ivoire, it's a different ball game altogether. So what is your prospect going to this second match? Because whether we like it or not, you can't compare a team from Niger Republic and a team from Cote d'Ivoire.
Well, I don't know. Everybody might have their own
yeah, that's what the people are saying.
Yes, I agree with you. But as far as I'm concerned, we don't look at it that way. The rest, I agree with you. No team is the same. The approach for Cote d'Ivoire game will definitely be different from that of Niger that we've played, that has been done and dusted. Today, the game is going to approach, the girls is going to approach the game with our highest level of mentality, and also go ahead to adhere strictly to the coach tactical prowess, and at the end, and I can assure you, we play and win.
Okay, so let's talk about the coach now. I mean, a lot of people were surprised, Nigerian football followers, that you got in Kennedy Boboye. I don't know of him coaching the female team before. I'm kind of surprised. You brought him on an interim basis. But how far and how much does he know these players to have helped them to win the first match, 7-0? Talk about the synergy between the coach and the players with this short period of time.
Yes, thank you very much. You don't forget in a hurry that Bender Insurance and Edo Queens is owned by the same government.
That's true.
We trained almost at the same venue. The coaches, they review their tactical ability together all the time, whether Bender Insurance or Edo Queens. So it was very, very easy for us to transmit immediately when the coach was not available. You are aware that he's on a national assignment to the Under-20 World Cup, so that is it. So it was very easy for him. And also, may I also remind you, in one way or the other, Kennedy Boboye has also coached Sunshine Queens while he was in Ondo State in Akure. So coaching Edo Queens was not just a problem at all. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the promises to the Benin fans, to Nigerians watching this? And of course, like you talked about, taking one game at the time. What makes Edo Queens special? Because they are Nigerian Women Football League champions, and you want them to go far in the CAF Champions League.
Yes, my point for Nigerians is to keep keeping us in prayer, pray for us, and for we to have that mother luck. Once that is there, I think we are good to go.
Yes, sir. Can we have Kennedy Boboye now join us? Is it possible? Is it right there?
Yes, he's here. Hold on for him.
Okay. Kennedy Boboye, good to see you.
How are you? Good day.
Yeah. You made Nigeria proud of the first match, 7-0. My first question, like I was asking Roland, said, how much do you know Edo Queens? Just 2-3 weeks together, per se, and of course, you've gotten that first match winning by 7-0. I mean, most people don't really know that you really know so much about women's football.
Yeah, I started with the Female League in 2016, Sunshine Queens, before I became a head coach. I started as a head coach in Sunshine Queens. Now I came to Sunshine Stars as a head. So I have a little bit of idea with them. And the most important thing is that the two teams in Edo State train at the same area, just like the way GM have just said. So we know ourselves, we discuss, we interact with ourselves as well.
Okay, so tactically, playing the first match and the second match, like you said, it's a different ball game altogether. It's playing our team from Cote d'Ivoire. What's the approach? What's the attitude? I know you're on national TV. You don't want to give out your tactics. But how do you approach a match against a team from Cote d'Ivoire?
Before our game, the Cote d'Ivoire team played against the Ghanaian team. The first match before our game was played by 6 in the evening. So I was at the stadium to watch them and see the formation, the tactics, and how they play. started jotting some things down. After that, I think yesterday, I and the team watched their video clips to highlight one or two problems that they will be having and where their strength lies on and where their weakness lies on too as well, for us to capitalize on those areas. So with that, I think we are good to go in today's game.
Yeah. So for you personally, what's the task? What would you call a success story managing Edo Queens in this CAF Women's Champions League? What's your own personal ambition for the team? And what do you think the management has given you to achieve? Because you are going there as Nigerian Women Football League champions. Because you've been there before. Bayelsa Queens have been there before. Rivers Angels have been there before. But we want to see Nigerian Women Football League champions at the biggest stage, which is the CAF Women's Champions League proper.
This team, should I say, have a winning mentality, because this is a team that won this tournament before. And they are Nigerian champions. My coming here now is to even tap from them, because I want to tap from them by going back to my own team to make sure I win in the league, in Nigerian NPFL league. So the girls know let me say what they are here for, and they know the importance of today's game, because they want to win and become. If they win today now, by God's grace, they'll be in the semis, and they want to be in the finals as well, lifting the trophy back to Nigeria. So I think they are more determined in today's game than any other person.
Yeah, going to this game now, looking at the strengths and weaknesses of your team from a coaching perspective, what areas, because so to speak, you played a team that really puts you under pressure. You scored 7 goals in your first match. So tactically, from a coaching perspective, what do you want to see changes in your team? The way they want to approach, the way they want to run your attackers, the way they want to score goals, the way they want to start the match. Because the match against Nigeria Republic, you started like a house on fire, scored under the 5th minute. So do you want your team to start that way too?
That is why I said earlier before this. I said this team has a winning mentality, and everything they are thinking of is how to make sure they keep scoring goals and win games. So they are prepared for it. We did all that yesterday in our training session, doing our goal scoring drills, doing our set pieces drills like that. So if God helps us, we'll convert our chances the way we did in the first game. The sky will be our limit.
Okay, wishing the team all the very best. But finally, let me ask you this. Take us through the experience of Edo Queens playing on the continent, and what does this mean for the development of Nigerian Women's Football League when they go out there to represent the country as Nigerian champions? Of course, you want to see the Nigerian Women's Football League develop in all aspects, competing against other women's club teams from Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, from other countries also. How does this impact Edo Queens because they are representing Nigeria when they bring this back home?
Edo Queens is a brand when it comes to, just like the way you talk about Bayelsa United, Rivers United. Edo Queens is in that class. All I pray for is for these female football teams to have sponsors, good sponsors that can sponsor them well, take them to limelight. Because if you see other girls, if you see the way the team we are going to play against now today is being dressed, is being catered for.
Yeah.
And this is not a team. ASEC Mimosa is an individual team. It's not being run by a government.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, if government does not involve in teams, the team suffers.
Yeah.
That's just the problem. They need sponsors. They need sponsors in their league. That is all I can say.
Okay, so your final words to Nigerians now, final words to the Edo fans, the final words to the Nigerian women football followers as representative of our Nigerian women football at the CAF Champions League qualifying tournament. What should we expect from the team? Today is critical. You get a win today, you go to the next stage, and of course, have a chance to pick one of the tickets to the CAF Champions League proper. Your final words in terms of how you expect your team to play and what you're promising Nigerian fans watching this.
We want to play to win. We will play to win. We'll check the formation of the opponents. If it is not the way we want to play, we'll change our formation quick on the pitch. But the most important thing is to win. So that is our biggest task.
Yeah, it's all about winning for Edo Queens. Kennedy Boboye, head coach of Edo Queens, thank you for being on the program today on AM Sports. And also thank you to Olasun Ode, who is also the general manager of Edo Queens. Thank you guys, wishing you all the best. And of course, we pray you come back with a ticket. Thank you, Olasun Ode. Your final words to Nigerian fans watching.
Please pray for us. Pray for us. We are there to do them proud. Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, God bless. All the way from Burkina Faso, Nigeria Women Football League champions are hopefully they'll pick the ticket for the CAF Championship. Of course, the first match they beat the team from Niger Republic by 7-0. But 4 p.m. Nigerian time, they'll take a team from Côte d'Ivoire, ASEC Mimosa Ladies. Wishing the team all the very best. If they can win that match, they have a chance to go to the knockout stage of the CAF Women Champions League. So much of the discussion segment today on AM Sports on NTA Sports 24. We'll take a short break now. When we return, it'll be time for the news segment. After this time out, don't go away.
A stakeholder in sport? Do you really desire a platform to project your views and create impact in sporting events, news, programs, goods and services? Search no more. NTA Sports 24 channel is an indigenous 24-hour dedicated channel for sporting activities and programs in Nigeria and beyond. For adverts, sponsorship, partnership, and all you may require